Hello everybody, welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Full disclosure, I started recording earlier and playing a little bit, and then I had a power surge outage thing, and I lost all that footage and my save game and everything. So, we're just gonna do it again. I did, however, go back and I did play the guy in Yavin Station in Pazak. I unlocked the 20% discount, and so we're all set there. I also did look up if any of the other Pazak players gave us any other non-monetary rewards, like discounts or items or anything. And from what I could see, no. Everything is just either you get cards or you get money. So I think we're not going to focus so much on Pazak anymore. I'll still play everybody, but we'll play them once or twice and then we'll move on. Yeah, but for now, let's check our journal and then we will figure out what we're doing. So we got Bastila. We still need to talk to her. We need to go back to Griff at some point on Tatooine, who's got some money for us. Johanny told us about her parents on Terrace, so we need to figure out what's going on with that. Maybe she'll have a side quest for us. HK47, we still got to keep repairing. Canderous is telling us stories about his war battles and stories and stuff like that. Dustil is on Korriban, and we'll get to him when we get there. Jinoharadan is on Manon, so we'll hopefully get to this at some point. And then that's pretty much it. Starforge and Giska, nothing we really can do with those. I don't want to kill the Giska, so we're not going to do that. Let's go ahead and head to Manon then. When we get there, we'll do a round and we'll talk to everybody. And then we will... Wait, that's not where we're going. Crap. I didn't mean to do that. I just want... I meant to go to the computer and fly. Yeah, we're still on Yavin. I did go back, like I said. Oh my gosh, go away. Speaking of Jolie, where is Jolie at in the ship? We'll have to find him. All right, let's actually go to Manon this time. This is what I wanted. Oh yes, another vision. Let's see where the star map is here. Ocean floor? Underwater? There's just one city on this planet. Everything else is water. Wonder how that came to be. Wonder how this city came to be. Like, did the natives live underwater and built this platform or something? I don't know. That's weird. I'd like to know the story, the history. Alright, let's go talk to everybody real quick. Bastila.
How can I help?
You curious about something?
Am I so transparent? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised considering our bond. Yes, there is something I would like to ask if you'll permit it.
Go ahead.
In our time together, I've been watching you. You are a true servant of the light. You follow the tenets of the Jedi Order despite the lure of the dark side. And with so little training, for me it has always been a constant battle. Don't you find it difficult at all? You make it seem so easy. Or is that only an illusion?
I just do what I think is right, whether that's good or bad. I don't know, I follow my instincts.
And that's enough for you. If only it were as easy for me. If only the right path was always clear. I've always struggled for control over my passions. I've always been too quick to anger, too quick to get involved. My instructors constantly berated me for it. I've often dreamed that I might be able to confront Darth Malak myself. I dream I can use all this power I have to kill him and stop all the death and destruction. I just think about all the evil that the Sith have caused and I get so furious. Yet we are told that these feelings are the path to the dark side.
Let's see. Sounds like you have your own demons to face.
I suppose I do. Part of me thinks that it would be worth anything to vanquish evil, even if it meant giving in to my base emotions. The very thought that I could become as evil as Malak, I just can't fathom it. It just doesn't seem possible. I mean, how could I... No. Wait, I'm sorry. I shouldn't even be asking you this. The Jedi teachings are clear. Who am I to question them? And even worse, who am I to try and make you question them?
What? You're trying to make me question them? What does that mean?
These are dangerous thoughts. The indulgence of a vain mind. Please, forget I ever mentioned this. Let's just return to our mission.
That's pretty interesting. When we first met Bastila, she was like very high and mighty and proper. The Jedi is above this and blah blah blah. And now she's like opening up a little bit, like letting us know that she's fallible. She's had issues with anger and stuff like that. That's pretty cool that she's opening up. Assume Karth wants to ask about his son.
Talk about what? The only thing I want to do right now is find Dustil. If he's alive, there's just nothing else I want to think about. I'll understand if we can't look for him right now, but if we could, it would be a huge load off my mind.
We'll get there, man. We'll get there. We're going to Korriban. I keep saying Korriban. Jolie's not in here. T3, Zalbar, Johanny.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Nothing, I
Of
guess.
course. If there is anything else, I am here to help.
Okay. What about Zalbar? We've just finished Kashyyyk. Yeah, have you anything more to say about yourself? Why did you request to take Baka's sword? Now that I think about it, we could probably give him Baka's sword and Mission's sword, so he can dual wield and blah blah. I know previously I didn't want that because of the lower hit rate, but I mean it'd be kind of cool still. I'm sorry that we can't stay on Kashyyyk longer. Of course you will. You're the hero now. Alrighty. Let's get going. Alright. Where is Joe? Oh, I thought that was a body. Where is Jolie at? Is he over here? Nope. T3. Ah, there he is.
Got something on your mind, dude?
Why did you decide to come with me?
You got yourself a fast little ship? I'd forgotten what engine sounded like. The closest thing to that on Kashyyyk is an uller in mating season. Ugh, frightful.
So you wanted to ride on my ship?
Or it could be for the free food. What's the gunk that comes out of the synthesizer on this bucket anyway? Do you never clean the darn thing?
No, feel free to clean it. Tell me why you wanted to come.
I'm old, damn it. I'm allowed to be enigmatic when I want to be. And don't you go telling me otherwise. You know, you remind me of someone else I knew ages ago. Pleasant enough fellow, great destiny, all of that. Breath like a bantha.
You're avoiding the question.
So I am. Tell you what, when you get to be my age, you can go ahead and answer any question you like to. You have my permission. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, Andor Vix was his name. The force swirled around him like a hurricane. That's how great his destiny was.
Never heard of him.
No, you wouldn't have. Sometimes swirling force is just swirling force. It gets us old Jedis excited at our age, so we go, ooh, destiny. Well, it turned out that poor Andor believed a wee bit too much in the infallibility of that destiny. That overconfidence turned out to be his downfall.
There's supposed to be some kind of hidden meaning?
I don't know. Are you overconfident? I hadn't noticed. Even if I had, I would never comment on it. We're talking about Andor, remember? Let's see. Oh yes, Andor's downfall. I was pretty young myself when it happened. At the time, I thought that Andor's destiny couldn't be more boring.
How young are we talking?
Well, let's just say that I was a strapping young lad with a full head of hair, and Coruscant was a small town with a well. I was just about to abandon Andor to whatever the Force intended for him when his ship was overtaken by a Dimian warship. Now, you've probably never heard of the Dimians, but at the time they were a nasty lot led by a nastier overlord named Krat. Tall fellow, big teeth. Krat has us hauled onto the bridge of his ship for questioning, and that's when I knew that Andor's destiny was at hand.
Andor killed Krat? Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to assume. How did you know?
Swirling force, remember? Jedi here. Granted, I was just interpreting the signs, but we get trained in that sort of thing, more or less. Well, Andor decides that his destiny makes him invulnerable and starts making all sorts of demands. Free me now. I'm not answering questions. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you know who I am? Krat decides he's had enough and begins crushing Andor's neck. I told the boy he should have kept his mouth shut. I think he agreed too, or those could have just been gurgling noises. Anyway, finally, Krat has enough of Andor and tosses him aside into this giant energy intake shaft. Andor gets sucked in and starts bouncing around, screaming. Maybe Andor did something sensitive on the way down, or just didn't agree with the reactor core. Next thing I know, all the ship's alarms are ringing.
You're kidding me, right?
Everyone panics and I run, barely making it to the ship in time before the explosion. Krat dies horribly, and the Dimians never quite recovered. Changed the political course of the entire sector for centuries to come. I'd call that quite a destiny, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I agree. I hate you, old man. I love that story. What does it have to do with you coming with me?
Well, hey, the chances may not be great, but when one has the opportunity to see something like that twice in a lifetime. Anyway, go on. My throat is dry and you're making me cranky. Shoo!
So, he sees the swirling force around me.
Got something on your mind?
That's pretty funny, though. I love that story. Okay.
Oh, I get it. Let's play with the old man's head, is it? He's half senile. He'll forget I said anything. Wait, what was this about anyway?
I love Jolie. Jolie's the best. Okay, Canderous.
Yeah, what do you want?
I was wondering if you had any more war stories.
I don't have as many strange stories like the last one I told you, but I do have a couple about me and the stuff I've done. In one battle above the world of Althir, my unit managed to defeat a force of Althiri 10 times our own size. That battle gained me command of an entire subsect of my clan.
So tell me the story.
For 5 days, they had managed to hold off our forces, keeping us to the outer rings of their world, preventing us from attacking it directly. My task was to assault one of their flanks with a false attack. The Althiri would be drawn out by the units I had sent in. Once they had surrounded those units, the bulk of my forces would attack from the rear and defeat them in detail.
Did it work?
Things didn't go as I had planned. I saw an opening, a mistake they had made in the disposition of their forces, and took it. While fending off our main force, they had let their fleet split in two. The center of their entire fleet was left exposed. I turned my forces and assaulted the center of their fleet, decimating them.
So what did they do?
Their slow, ponderous ship could not turn to face us without being overwhelmed. The command vessels were destroyed in seconds. Their ranks were thrown into chaos. It was amusing to watch the surviving ships scatter and flee. Several even tried to dive through the plane of the rings to escape us. They were shredded by the rings, or crashed into rocks, or were destroyed by our forces as we pursued them. Warriors do not flee from a battle if they are losing. They fight to the end, as we did against your Jedi Revan. Another time, maybe, I'll tell you about how the war with the Republic went. For now, let's just get on with things. Is there something else you want to know?
I'd like to know about the war with the
Your
Republic.
choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Can we ask him about it?
Yeah, what do you want?
Yeah, tell me more stories.
I think I'll tell you a bit about the recent war we had with the Republic. That might be more familiar to you. The one where Jedi Revan beat my people. We started by conquering worlds outside the Republic. We did it quietly so the Republic wouldn't really know what was going on until it was too late. When we finally did hit the Republic worlds, they had no idea we were coming. We came in through 3 invasion corridors in adjacent sectors. Anyone who put up a fight, or wouldn't fight, was crushed. We razed whole worlds trying to provoke the Republic into fighting us. I don't particularly enjoy wiping out worlds for its own sake, but the cowardly tactics the Republic defenders used left us little choice.
What do you mean?
Hiding in the homes of civilians, using families as shields.
Seriously?
Thinking we would not use appropriate force on their bases inside major cities. They underestimated our resolve, and what measures are acceptable in war. Those who cannot defend themselves should not be around those who can in battle. If annihilating a city is the kind of power it takes to overwhelm a Republic shield device, then that's what we did. Necessary force to destroy all opposition.
Could have found another way.
I have no time or patience for cowards. They deserve to be hunted down and exterminated like vermin. There was no honor in wiping them out like rats. But some of your forces did redeem the Republic in our eyes. Especially later.
How did they redeem themselves?
Later, when Revan had joined the war. But we'll get back to that. We've wasted too much time already. Is there something else you want to know?
Yeah, I want to know about Revan now.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Tell me about Revan.
Yeah, what do you want?
Or not.
Your choice.
I think that's everybody. We can't talk to HK yet. We need to repair him some more. Okay, let's go. Manon. Let's bring Jolie and Juhani this time. I like this team. Guardian and a Consular. You all ready? Let's have a look around the old docking port. The old dock. This is cool looking. I see maybe a chest? No? No chests? No loot? What kind of garbage game is this? Fine, fine. Docking Bay 26C.
You Republic people are so pathetic, sitting around groveling at the table scraps the galactic senators deign to give you. It makes me sick.
The senators work for the good of the whole galaxy, not for individual gain.
Don't make me laugh, you gutless simp. It's the destiny of weak-minded fools like you to be ruled over by the strong, like we Sith.
I'm warning you. Don't push me or you'll get just what you're asking for.
Try it. Just try it. I'd love to see you throw the first punch. And with all the cameras around, the Selkath would be all over you inside of 30 seconds. You break their laws. You pay the price, Republic scum. But I can see that you're not man enough to back up your words anyway. If you ever feel like relieving yourself of your worthless existence, feel free to come by our enclave here. We have many, many ways to fulfill your wish.
That guy's face had a lot of detail on it.
Yeah, what are you... Oh, I apologize, Master Jedi. I should not have been rude.
It's fine.
No, really. I should apologize. I should try to control myself. As you Jedi do. Is there anything I can help you with?
Yeah, why are you so upset with the Sith?
Well, these damn Sith are everywhere on Manan, pushing us Republic citizens around, trying to goad us into breaking the law somewhere.
Breaking the law?
Yeah, the Selkath want to maintain their neutrality in this war we're fighting with the Sith, and they enforce it very strictly. So we just have to sit here and let the Sith insult us, and we can't raise a hand against them. Otherwise, the Republic will face severe Kolto export restrictions, and that could lose us the war altogether.
What's Kolto?
You're joking, right? I'm sorry, but everyone knows what Kolto is. It's the most powerful healing agent in the galaxy. I would have died several times myself if we didn't have this stuff handy. But the reason it's important here is that Kolto is only found naturally on Manan, and all of our attempts to synthesize it have failed miserably. So, we sit here on the surface, the Selkath harvesting what Kolto bubbles up from the bottom of the ocean, and we buy it from them. Well, us and the Sith, of course. The Selkath don't want to play favorites.
Gotcha. Okay. So they're playing both sides. They both stay here? Republic and Sith both stay here?
The Selkath think that by staying neutral, they can play both sides, selling Kolto to everyone that needs it, and making themselves too valuable to be worth conquering. Well, that, and they threaten to destroy the only natural source of Kolto on the planet if anyone tries to attack them. But I think they're underestimating the length the Sith will go to get what they want.
Yeah.
They're probably planning something already. Is there anything else you require?
The Sith would probably attack them whether or not they destroy the Kolto anyway, just so the Republic wouldn't get it. Now, we're not going to mention the star map. I must go.
Of course. If you have any other questions, you should probably see Roland Wan. He's the Republic diplomat here. He's by the Republic Enclave near the visitor residences. Oh, if you don't know where that is, go north from here, then south past the port official in the first courtyard, east into the second courtyard, then north, then east again. You got that? Have a pleasant stay, Master Jedi.
North, south, east, north... What? Say it all again, please. Is there anything over here worth looking at? Maybe not. Where's, Oh. Didn't see Juhani. Okay, who do we have here? Merchant. Oh my gosh, they're catfish! Assuming you mean Kolto. I guess Kolto is like the precursor to Bacta? Assuming Bacta was discovered later on. Or maybe there is no more Kolto? I don't know. Tell me about the city. Okay, so they did build the city. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, that's what I was wondering about. Tell me about Manan. yet you still support both sides. Just for profit. Let me see what you have. Med packs, grenades. Okay. Nothing really worth delving into, I guess. But if we need med packs and stuff, we know where to go. What's this guy's name? Jubasha? Nuabasa? Nubasa. Might you have an exotic species for sale? I have a lot of Giska. What sort of species? Nothing sentient. Nothing carnivorous. Easy to manage? I mean... Why would you want to buy animals? I see. So they want to, like, learn about other species. Oh, a zoo. You can have my Giska. So you want to smuggle them in. Private trade. Okay. It's all in what you say. It's all in the word you use. He can have my Giska. Yeah. Have the Giska if you want him. Why not? Yeah, well, they're kind of running rampant throughout our ship. Is there no way I can convince you to take them? So you want me to pay for them? I was hoping to sell them. Why don't we just call it even? Oh, there we go. Problem solved. You want a new docking bay? This is B. That's interesting. Oh, what the heck? That's annoying. I want to go this way. There. Sith soldiers. Okay, this is a Sith docking bay, I guess. We can go that way, or we can go this way. Let's go this way. Is there anything else worth looking at? Docking bay A. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, that one's locked. Oh, private Sith docking bay. Okay. Then nothing over here. See a ship in there. Guess we'll head out into Otto City.